Hey guys, what is up? It is me, your girl Kim, your favorite yada gal. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping in. Anyway, so today's video, I am actually going to be going over basically some good meal ideas, breakfast, lunch, snacks, you name it, that I feed to my extremely allergy prone daughter. Obviously you probably wouldn't know this, but Dana has the craziest dietary restrictions. She's allergic to almost all the main food items. So she's allergic to wheat, she's allergic to soy, she's allergic to milk, she's allergic to I'm only gonna name her food allergies, but she's also allergic to peanuts, she's allergic to shrimp. There's quite a bit, walnuts, like just a lot of like little random stuff. And when you think about like most kids snack, a lot of those things kind of fall into that category. So initially I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of just giving her stuff and not really knowing that they were containing like allergen stuff in it, and she would just her skin would just constantly have like a rash. Even now, not gonna lie, occasionally she will have those little flare-ups where like she's just covered in hives, or like there's just certain parts of her skin that's like a little bit drier. There's some areas that I'm super strict with, like absolute no, and then there's other areas that I'm a little bit more lenient, like okay, every now and then a little bit won't kill her, because I know the reaction that I will get from pretty much each thing that she's allergic to. But for the most part, I have actually now developed, wouldn't say I have it down pat, but I am a lot more confident in the stuff that I feed her, and I feel a lot more knowledgeable and all that. My main thing that I focus on that really eliminates most of everything that she's allergic to is I do gluten-free and I do dairy-free. So those two things pretty much cover damn near everything, because usually if you find something that is gluten-free, it'll also be soy-free. Not all the time, so you always want to be checking your labels. There's a few companies that make stuff that are just like, it'll just say allergen friendly, and you'll notice that it won't have any of the main allergens. But you know, if you're like me, then you will probably be thinking, ew, you know, like a gluten-free diet for a child, or just, you know, dairy-free. Who doesn't love a good bowl of ice cream or some cheese? Like, who doesn't love that, right? But I've actually found a lot of stuff that don't taste bad at all. They actually taste really good, very comparable to regular stuff that I grew up used to eating, and I could easily swap out my diet and not feel like I'm missing anything. They're great and they're better for your body. And also, you know, that being said, of course, there are the misses that she doesn't too much care for. I will make sure that I let you guys know the stuff that she really loves and the stuff that she doesn't really like. And that doesn't necessarily mean that your child won't like these things, because, you know, every child is different. I got a lot of these suggestions from watching videos like this, and you know, most of the stuff their kids ate. So again, she's also a picky eater, so don't pay attention to the stuff that I say she doesn't like. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like that's what I'm doing. And if you are excited for this video, go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up right now. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I post content like this that should be like geared towards, you know, like your family type content that should be helpful, or, you know, probably like couple related, or like talking about motherhood, or just anything. I'm just basically just your little homegirl that just be talking about random stuff. Be like, hey girl, so did you know this or that? Sometimes you may learn something, sometimes you may not, sometimes it may just be a funny story. So if you basically just like me and my children, subscribe to my channel. Let's go on ahead to the kitchen, y'all. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna try to keep somewhat of an order here. So I'm gonna start off with basically how it was as a baby. So it took a lot of trial and errors to kind of realize that most of her formulas were irritating her skin, mostly because they all contained just something weird. But what her pediatrician and I both found out is that Nutramigen is just really, really, really good if you have a baby that just seems to be like super rashy. They will probably, like, if you're on WIC, they'll probably try to switch you over to like the soy one first, because that one I guess isn't dairy, but then it also contains soy. In Dana's case, she's also allergic to soy, so she was still having issues. I noticed she was just really constipated with that, and it just was not good. So we switched over to this. It is hypoallergenic. It has all of the added stuff here that's great for like brain development and all of that stuff. It says it's good for food allergies, including cow and milk allergies. So this is just awesome, and this will serve up to a child that's like about a year old. You can see that. So right there, 0 to 12 months. If you're not sure and you're picking this up at the grocery store, feel free, always, like I said, just consult the back where you see ingredients. At the bottom, like these bolder writing, it will usually say contains wheat or soy or just whatever. It'll give you a heads up under the bottom right here, so you can see there's none of that right there. So that usually tells me that this is a-okay. Also, now that she is a toddler, though, we have her on this one. It's the same stuff, it's just for a bigger child. This one is for 9 to 36 months, and now that she's older, I've had to introduce like food and stuff like that. For the longest, I really even felt like I couldn't get her off formula because I just didn't know what else I could feed her without like having a reaction. So I was running out of these so often, and they're very expensive. If you've ever bought Nutramigen, oh my god, they're so expensive. But if you are on WIC, feel free to let them know that your child has allergies, and this will be their last resort, but they will get you on this, because that's where I get mine from, and that saves me so much money. Also, with breakfast, a lot of times Dana loves fruits. Oh my gosh, anything fruit or vegetable, you will be in the clear. Like, there's no gluten or any allergen at all in any type of like meat or fruits or vegetables. So any of those stuff, you are really in the clear. She loves blackberries. I try to switch it up sometimes, so sometimes I'll buy blackberries or I will buy raspberries. She bodies these. Oh my gosh, y'all, she literally ate everything that's missing out of here. She ate this in one go, and it wasn't even by itself. She ate this with blueberries, and I had to really just be like, okay, you're done, because you're about to have diarrhea. But it was crazy. She loves these. Like I said, she also really, really, really loves blueberries, and I just get the regular ones that I can, like peel it open, and then just close it right back up. And these are great snack options as well. I just threw them in the breakfast section because I usually give them to her like earlier in the day, just to kind of get her, stomach working. It's not anything heavy that'll just sit on her stomach throughout the day and have her feeling crazy. It's got a good bit of natural sugars, so it'll give her a little bit of energy, to play or whatever throughout the day. And fruits are just overall really good for you, so I really like that. And then you can't go wrong with some strawberries. She loves some strawberries. The good thing with fruits, there's so many different options. There's mangoes, there's oranges, all kinds of stuff, so you can really just test your baby out, see what they like, and you can just shop accordingly. I buy grapes all the time as well. I have those in my refrigerator. I just didn't want to pull everything out. You get the idea. It's fruits. Another option that I go with all the time is literally cereal. I was always so worried about cereal, but ever since I kind of figured out that most of these cereals are actually gluten-free, they've been my go-to because they're so quick and easy. So these are great for like the busy mom who like has to go to work and you just want to make something real quick, especially if your kid is old enough to like kind of feed themselves. Oh my gosh, it's just so easy to do that. But fun fact, a lot of General Mills cereals are automatically gluten-free, but you can always check. But you can see on this box it says gluten-free. Where does it say it? It says gluten-free right up at the top right here, and no artificial colors, no colors from artificial sources. And yep, this is just the multigrain one. I love this one because I don't know, I feel like multigrain is a little bit more healthy, and it's got a little bit of sweetness to it as well. So we really love this here. Everybody in the house actually eats this. It protects against heart disease, which, I mean, in little kids you usually don't have to worry about that, but better to have healthy habits from the beginning, right? And then we have the cinnamon one. Deontay actually found this one and we've been loving it. At the bottom here it says gluten-free as well. So yeah. And then Frosted Flakes. I had no idea Frosted Flakes was gluten-free, but it is. You can always, like I said, just go ahead, consult your ingredient list. That first ingredient is corn, and then the ingredient list is pretty short. All these right here are just vitamins, but that's pretty much the ingredient list, and that's it. And then along those lines, usually rice is good to go, so I wasn't surprised that Rice Krispies was, but the frostedness had me thinking that it would contain like milk, but it actually doesn't. So this one is good to go for Dana as well. Of course, like I said, if your kid's not allergic to dairy, then you wouldn't even have to worry about half the stuff I'm worried about. My kid's just over the top allergy prone. But good milk option, so you can never go wrong with coconut milk. I love coconut milk. I cook with this a lot, especially like if I make like rice and peas or whatever. I use coconut milk, so it's really good to know that this is plant-based, and coconut is a nut, but it is not peanuts or walnuts, so this is usually good. If your kid is allergic to like tree nuts though, you might have to, I don't know, you'd have to look that over, because I don't know if coconuts are technically considered a tree nut, which I guess it probably is, because see, it says contains coconut, and you see how that's in like that bold lettering. That means it's usually like something to be aware of, because it's an allergen. So for me, that's fine. And then, or go-to for like cereal and stuff like this is usually Lactaid. I love Lactaid, and I love Lactaid because I've tried almond milk and all that stuff, which she's okay to drink those, but honestly I feel like most of like the plant-based milk and like the oat milk and that kind of stuff, they taste funny. They're not as good, and the reason why a lot of kids love milk is because they love the taste. So I feel like with Lactaid, like it literally tastes just like regular milk, so they don't feel like they're drinking some weird off-brand. Like they taste the same, but it doesn't have any lactose at all. You see that? 100% lactose free. I love this stuff. Like I have 2 of these in my refrigerator. We go out of this very often because we're cereal people. And then this was an amazing buy that I found this on Amazon. This was a suggestion from a YouTube video actually, and I got this in bulk, y'all. I literally ordered it off of Amazon, and it came in a box of like 6 of these boxes. So far I've gone through 1 of these, and I'm like halfway down with this one. I'll probably always have this in my house because it's just so bomb. And honestly, this is one of the things that I'm saying I could, when I'm done with my regular pancake mix, I don't think I'm gonna buy it anymore. I love Aunt Jemima, but I can really just save money by just only buying this one, and that way I don't have to deal with the hassle of making 2 separate pancakes. But yeah, this is really good. The texture is just a little bit different, but it just like how it looks on the box, I swear that's how it looks, and it's just so good. Yeah, so you can give that a try, and it says non-dairy, and I can also use regular like syrup, like maple syrup. She's not allergic to that, so I can literally just, it's just a regular pancake. It's just a gluten-free mix. Now I'm gonna go on to kind of like lunch and snack items of what I will give her like throughout the day. All right, snack time. We all love snack time, don't we? All right, so a good option for me for snack time, I recently found this brand at Walmart. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this brand right here. They offer a lot of like dairy-free options, and I just love that. They're usually gluten-free and dairy-free. Anywhere you see that GF means gluten-free. You see all these good stuff? Dairy, soy, and gluten-free, plant-based. Like, this is a dream for somebody like me. This is basically, it says it on the box, mac and cheese. I also bought the regular like the orange mac and cheese that we all know from the same brand, and I also picked up this pizza that was gluten-free and dairy-free from this same brand, all at Walmart. So the pizza, I made the pizza already. Honestly, I made it a while ago and it's just sitting in my fridge, the leftovers. I just wanted to show it to you to give you an idea. It's like a supreme pizza basically, and I don't know what really makes it dairy free, because I mean, I don't know what the cheese substitute is that they use, but all I know is it's dairy free and it don't contain a lot of crazy stuff in it. So yeah, for me that's a win in my book. Then I guess sticking with pasta, a lot of times I will just boil a big thingy of pasta, or I'll boil a little bit at a time, because gluten-free pasta really doesn't reheat. It don't reheat very well. So I'll just boil a little bit of this and have it plain, and I can either throw some butter on it, or I have like, you know, just regular tomato and basil like sauce. You can do marinara or anything like that too, because tomatoes is a vegetable, or it could be a fruit depending on what you think it is, but either way it's in the good to go list. So I just do that, and I'll do it without the meatballs sometimes, because sometimes these meatballs contain other stuff. But if I do find like good meatball options or just whatever, I can do that. But a quick lunch option is just literally just boil some pasta and throw some spaghetti sauce on there. Also, I mentioned that I will throw butter on it, just to not confuse you guys. The butter that I found at Walmart is from Earth Balance, if she will focus. Okay, it's from Earth Balance. It is soy free, it is non-GMO, it is a vegan, it tastes like butter. I use this a lot when I'm making my pancakes. And on the side here you will see all these little cool stuff. So non-dairy, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, and it is soy free as well. So this is the only butter I've found so far that is okay to put in all her stuff. And then, you know, if you make a salad or anything like that, of course the greens are good to go, but then a good salad dressing option will be like this Italian, like, yeah, anything kind of like this, because a lot of dressings do contain gluten in it. So you can't go wrong with a good like little Italian dressing. The ingredient list is pretty simple. And then onto her snack. So I picked up 2 of these little clear bins at Walmart. I have one for Chrissy and one for Dana. That way they don't get their snacks confused, because Chrissy is kind of okay to eat most stuff. So a lot of times I don't want her just, you know, just getting in here and eating the stuff that only Dana can eat. So I separated it off, and that way if there's anybody babysitting her or anything, they don't get confused and just pick something up that she's not allowed to eat and just give it to her. I found these little kind of like Jello. These are just cool little snacks, because I feel like every kid loves Jello. I love Jello. Even now as a grown-up, I really love Jello. You can keep these in the fridge, but like I said, I just put them in her bin, that way they know. Same with like the fruit cups. So I have like pear fruit cups, and I have some peach ones in here as well, like peach, and I'll have like the mixed fruit sometimes. It just all depends. I found these they're like baked fruit chips, and these ones are apple. Truthfully, she doesn't like these. She'll eat a couple if she's like really hungry, And then I guess she just remembers what it is and that she doesn't like it, and then she starts playing around with it, and it ends up on my floors everywhere. So I kind of just have this in here, but you know, it was a try. You gotta try things. She loves these though. So these are baby mum. They're basically just like little rice husks, and they are, you can see it on there. So it's organic. It's boom boom boom, no wheat, milk, nuts, eggs, none of that. And I also like the fact that it is only 2 of these come in each one of these wraps, so I don't have to open up a big thing and just like think about like it getting stale or anything like that. I can just like pick one of these out, and she'll always like just gobble these up. But these are really light snacks, so these are just for like, you know, like before dinner when you know she's not really hungry, but you just want them to have something to kind of feel occupied, like they are eating but they're not getting themselves full. That's what this is for. They also have a bunch of different flavors with these. I'll make sure I tell you that. This one is sweet potato and carrot. I actually didn't think she would like this, but she loves it. Also tried her with the blueberry ones. She loves those as well. I think she just really likes these because they're super crunchy. These are regular little chips. So these are some tortilla chips, corn tortillas of course. And then these over here, oh my gosh, so I found these at Costco. Let me show you the actual box. Organic sweet potato crackers. Oh my gosh, I found this at Costco. Amazing. Like, it's so good. I love this. Like, I can eat cheese, so I honestly eat this just like how you would take like regular like your tortilla chips and eat them with like some nacho cheese dip or some salsa. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. Especially like with these big bags in here. So yeah, I get a good bit out of it. This is a big size box. Yeah, look at that. Like, that's a lot. And it's also organic. It has all these seeds in here, which is really healthy for you as well. So yeah, I love that. Also, I found this this barbecue potato chips. Oh my god, these are bomb. They taste like regular Pringles, but you know, they're gluten free. You see that? Gluten free, certified gluten free. And they taste so good, so good. And like I said, I just like to give her stuff so she doesn't feel like she's just eating healthy stuff, and she just doesn't feel like a child. Because a good part of your childhood is eating all those sugary stuff that you probably want to watch out for when you're like older anyways. So I don't mind giving her stuff like that, barbecue chips or whatever. I think she gets a good balance of stuff. These, I found these at Walmart as well. Got the organic sweet corn, and then we got organic apple and berry soft corn. So these are cool. These are really cool. They're just like little light snacks. Once again, most of these that you'll find in the baby aisle will be super light snacks. They're not anything at all to get your baby full. They're just something to help, like if they're teething or anything like that. It helps like just for that. But Dana likes them, so I just keep a bunch of these in here. They're super cheap at Walmart. I just pick up a bunch. I'm Jamaican, so I really love like banana chips and plantain chips. Those will be great options because they're just like a no frills, not a bunch of ingredients. The ingredient list is literally, where is it? Focus. Green bananas, the oil they fried in, and some salt. That's it. That's how I like my snacks typically. But shopping in America, most times you don't get snacks looking this simple. But when I do find them, yeah, I love them. And then I found some gluten-free pretzel crisps. She actually really likes these as well. They're just like little thin pretzels and stuff. They taste like regular pretzels, honestly. They're really crunchy. Yeah, there's nothing too much to say about those. So this brand is one of the brands I'm telling you about. Anything at all you see from this company, you'll be good to go with no matter what you're allergic to. It's like an allergen friendly company. It'll say it on the side, allergy. So allergy friendly, boom, right over here. and you'll see gluten-free, you'll see vegan, like all kind of stuff. And this is basically like little soft bars, and this is chocolate, like just like regular dark chocolate. She loves these so much. Look at all the stuff that it does not contain though. Look at that. Isn't this amazing? Like this is your dream when your child has a lot of allergies. So anything at all from this company, you'll be good to go. They sell these at Walmart. They sell them on Amazon. I bought these in like a multi-packs on Amazon, and I'm glad I did because she loves them. From the same company, I also found these little chocolate chip cookies. Bomb. Once again, they have the same like list of stuff that it is free from. She loves these, and I love that these come individually packaged like this, so I can throw it in her little bag to take to like the sitter or whatever whenever I have to go to work. So amazing. What have I not mentioned? Okay, so these two, she doesn't like these at all. I found these at Walmart. They're just like granola bars. So I have the strawberry ones and the banana ones. She don't like them, y'all. Like I have so many of them in here. I don't know what to do with them because she just won't eat it. But yeah, whatever. I had to try it out. But you can try them out for your kids as well. Literally just 5 ingredients. If she did eat these, that would be so amazing because they're healthy. But she doesn't like it. I think it's the texture she doesn't like. And then I am all out because she really loves this, but I have one in here, veggie straws. She bodies these, y'all. She loves her some veggie straws. And I think that is it for my snack, my little snack bin. I'm going to go over a quick few little dinner options for you. Dinners are a lot easier to maneuver, honestly. So that shouldn't take long at all. Yeah, so let's just get into that. Alright guys, yes, I know I look crazy and I know I sound crazy, but this is the whole nother day. But I need to finish this video. Dinner. Let's talk about dinner really quick. I decided not to go in the kitchen because I actually do need to go get some meat. And I mean, there's just no point in really showing you all that. So I'm just gonna throw out some great stuff that I love to cook. And I hate to be too repetitive because, you know, kids get bored. I remember growing up having the same thing over and over on a weekly basis, and just after a while I would start playing games with the food just to try to make it interesting. I don't want to do that to my kids, so yeah, we try to keep it interesting. So I love quick easy dinners, but I also love to throw down every now and then. Truthfully, most times Deontay is the one that does most of the dinner cooking, but so we love rice. We are rice people, especially Dana. Oh my gosh, I feel like she could eat rice really every day and not get tired of it, but I don't want to feed her rice every day. I don't think it's unhealthy, but I just feel like too much of one thing just ain't good, you know what I mean? So we love rice, and there's so many different things you can do with rice. Oh my gosh, you can do plain rice, you can do rice and peas, and there's so many different options for peas as well that will increase your protein content of the rice. I'm not gonna go too much into like nutrient content and that kind of stuff because that's something you would have to research on your own based on your own needs, and I don't want to bombard you with information. But yeah, there's just so much you can do with rice. You can add like some little seasoning. You can make Spanish rice. You can, oh my gosh, listen, don't get me started on rice. Another thing that we found that we really love, so it's called pounded yam. You're gonna find it like anywhere that sells like Muslim kind of food or like African food, because it's traditionally like an African thing. It is so good. It has the same texture as like mashed potatoes, but when you eat it, it's a lot more dense, so it gets you full a lot faster and it holds you. It's like really filling. And the best part, it already comes like powdered, because they dehydrate the yams and then powder it. Oh my gosh, so you don't have to deal with the hassle of like with mashed potatoes, peeling it and then boiling it for it to get soft and then making the mashed potato. Literally, if I ever don't know what to cook, pounded yam and something, because I just have to boil some water, pour it in the pot, add a little bit of salt, and just stir it around. In less than 5 minutes, I kid you not, we have a whole pot of pounded yams for the whole house. And like I said, it's super filling and it's so delicious. Deontay loves it, and so does Data. So if you want to check that out, just go check it out. Just type in pounded yam. You can find it on Amazon too. Just figured that out. So yeah. Also, we love mashed potatoes. Any type of potatoes are good. You can fry potatoes, mashed potatoes, all that. As long as you don't bread it, you are good to go. If you have an air fryer, even better, because then you can cut out some of the grease. We love sweet potatoes as well. We're just starchy people, y'all. We love some good sweet potatoes. A good thing to do with sweet potatoes, you can literally just slice them kind of thick and just throw it in the air fryer or in the oven, or just whatever you want to do with it. You can boil them and mash it. Just so many options with those as well. What else do we love to do? As far as meat, you can literally cook any meat. Meat is always good to go as well. Of course, you're gonna look at your grade of meat and that kind of stuff and what they have in it, but for the most part, a good quality meat should be fine. And yeah, you can do whatever. We love canned stuff as well for quick, easy days. So we always have like baked beans, and we'll do like sausage and baked beans, or we'll do like corned beef or sardines. Just like easy little, and those can be either dinner or lunch ideas, or like a late lunch, and then we'll skip a dinner and do like snacks because we don't cook every day. Yeah, I think that basically covers most of it. Oh, vegetables. We always add a vegetable to our dinner options. And like I mentioned earlier, all vegetables are good to go. So it's just a matter of preference here. I'm not going to throw out options, but you can go with your frozen vegetables, your fresh vegetables. It doesn't matter. Vegetables in a can, just whatever it is that makes life easier for you, you do that. I hope this video was helpful for you in some way, shape, or form. I know I really felt lost when I figured out my daughter's allergies. I didn't know what to feed her. So hopefully this video gives you a lot of ideas and you feel a lot more confident now that you can go out, go grocery shopping, and not kill your child. No, I'm not even joking, but for real. Yeah. I keep saying anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you watch this video all the way to the end, leave me a green heart. I see you, okay? I will see you in the next one. Bye.